Have you ever thought about how unreal it must have been for explorers hundreds of years ago when they were travelling to other continents like Australia and hearing the birds? The sounds must have been so different and alien that it would have been jarring after months on a ship, I'm sure. Well, I never thought about it until I read a book called Birds at My Table, and the author brings up that very point. Now, today, we're going to have a look at some of the strange sounds that those explorers might have found jarring or disorienting, because they were used to this. And now they had to get used to this. So here's my top 5. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to support the channel, and if you want to watch more videos about Australian plants and wildlife. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, and this one, okay, the sound isn't incredibly strange, but the look on the birds' faces, so much so that it inspired me to create an artwork. Here it is, at number 5, the Peewee, or Magpie Lark. Now, there are 2 types of the bird that I've got at number 4, but I personally think that the northern version, the tropical version, has the weirder sound. This, and if you're sleeping in the tropics, you're guaranteed to be woken up by this at some point. Introducing the blue-winged Kookaburra. When I first heard the birds at number 3, I thought there must be some really strange chickens around, but it wasn't. It was Australia's very own fowl, also called the jungle chicken, but better known as the orange-footed scrubfowl. We don't often hear metallic sounds in the rainforest, but this one lets you know that this bird has come back from New Guinea, where it goes every single year for a holiday, and it's once again in the garden finding all the tasty bugs. This is the Spangled Drongo. And finally, this bird always had to be number 1. It gets never-ending comments online. I have a video on this bird that people seem to just be watching and watching and watching. And it's no wonder, because not only is this bird associated with lots of fascinating folklore, but it produces a sound during the night that can make you truly worried. This is the bush stone curlew. Thanks for watching, and if you've made it this far, thank you so much for sticking it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment or share if you'd like to show support for the channel. I really appreciate it. And next time we'll be getting into another pond plant. If you're looking to make a pond that will have native plants and attract native wildlife. And until then, until we get into it, have a great week.